Hello, guides and goddesses, leaving this late night letter message here. For whoever needs to hear it now. Hello, Matthias. I hope all is well with you. Someone has their eye on someone. Oh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, somewhat, a lot of someone's. Okay. Something about the moonlight. Okay. So, yes, I am doing free readings after this. I do like to warm up in some kind of way before that. So this is for whoever needs to hear it. Something's going to inspire someone to write something. Or you are a writer, you have writing skills. And this is others. Right by eye, right by the eye, right through the eye. You may be seeing something that's going to inspire you to write. I don't know what else I can. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Because I generally don't consider this a message being complete, but it's a forgotten skill, ability, love, or something from a past lifetime. I don't know. Hello, Charlie. I'm okay. How are you? My letters are all over the place. Ooh. All right, let's try this again. Somebody can write. I don't know if it's writing music, or you have a gift and you ain't doing nothing with it. What are you doing? Also, I get the energy. You're going to be, one of y'all going to be out somewhere. This is coming very soon. So be mindful of thinking somebody waved at you and it didn't. It's a miscommunication from a distance. Somebody has work or a skill that is of benefit to an audience. It ain't me. I ain't no fucking writer. So whoever you are, you got a gift. Well, I don't know what you're doing with it. So. Somebody might be trying to something different with the hair, masculine or feminine. Everybody does something different. Okay, so you might be curious to try something new with the hair or the looks. And you may be consulting with someone or inquiring with someone about their hair. Be aware of, if you find yourself flipping through the channels on TV, do something else that don't have nothing to do with the TV. divine boredom, wasting brain cells. Be aware. Somebody not working on their art might be feeling some kind of way, sad or unhappy. Be aware too, you might be getting an offer for TV. Somebody might be scouting you out, looking at you for some type of publicity opportunity of some sort. Ew. So don't be acting all crazy. Spirit wanted you to write for a minute? Okay. Nope. I'm not sure what rivet is, but it's catching my attention. You know, there's questions coming. Ew. And I don't feel like it stops there. It feels like trivial. Be mindful of dealing with trivial bullshit. Feels like somebody testing working your nerves. You might call it a test. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Because that felt... Okay, coming up soon. Somebody's gonna be looking at somebody's... I saw something nasty I had to clarify, okay? You might be looking at somebody's parts, body parts, lower nether regions, and questioning things. I'm not going to go into anything further than that. Ooh, no, maybe I have to go into that. Be aware of seeing some body parts, nether regions, or you should look at them before you dive into them. I'm putting 30 days or 60 days on that type of data. Make sure you're watching so you have the best success. Time sensitive. Any new booty coming your way, I would be looking for bumps. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's what I see right here. Interesting. Oh, did it stop? Let me stop my, I think I have too many internet things going. Okay. Okay, this feels different. Somebody is going to be talking to someone. They're going to be very emotional. You're going to be hearing something emotional from someone very soon. This is from somebody that you almost don't really give that many fucks about. I'm not to be mean, but it's somebody who you wouldn't lose sleep if if you never talk to that person. But somebody is going to be expressing something that you can clearly hear is mental illness. They may not be able to get over something, but what they're really doing on the inside may be fighting or confused about their sexuality in some kind of way. So they might be looking for some emotional support of some kind from you. So you may have to be creative, or not give a fuck. I mean, you always have choice. One of you has the ability, you might have, okay. So you have the ability to be of great levels of consultancy, something like that. You're good with that? Or you're a good listener, one of the two. Okay, just double checking to make sure things are going. Okay. So you might have to help somebody get through a moment of unusual negativity. Sorry for a minute. Hold on. It feels like, hopefully the audio's still okay, but it feels like somebody contacting or talking to you about a promise. Promise watching. That's weird. Okay, sorry. Okay. Sorry, it still looks like it's glitching on my end. Okay. I get the feeling of new technology. You're gonna hear about some naughty technology. Somebody may be, taking care of yourself. I get that energy. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna stop there. You know what I mean when I say taking care of yourself. Getting lost, enjoying yourself for a little while. This could be an opportunity. I don't know why it feels like a week or two. Somebody's going to hear about some type of naughty toy to enjoy. I'm getting out of that. I'm getting out of that. getting back to wire. But it feels more like wiry. I don't even know if that's a word. Be mindful where you eat at. Be mindful where you eat at. You may hear about, I hope we just hear about something in the food, wire, something in the food, wire. As I say that, the word what? I think that's what I saw. Morgellon? Morgellon? I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's a word in your book. Almost looks like a last name. Okay. Something about more wires. Morgellon. Moving on. Ultraviolet. Something about ultraviolet. Ultraviolet wire. Eyes. Ultraviolet eyes. Okay, this is going Star Trek. I'm gonna stop now. This shit is going Star Trek. I feel the image I'm seeing doesn't make sense to me. Okay. It's finance and drugs. What is this? It's how they see the ending. It's the eye. It's they watch the human clock. Okay, that just got weird. Sorry. Wait, what? You right, Charlie? Morgellons? Ew. What? Ew, that makes me itch. Wait, I'm really itching right now. That makes me itch. Thanks. Really? I'm okay. I'm having this. Okay, you're gonna make me have a panic attack over here. Oh. Okay, well, I did say wire and I did say food first. So, I don't know. Hopefully, that ain't got nothing to do with you. It's how they ultraviolet. Sun. Do you need sun? Have you had sun recently, Charlie? Or maybe you need some sun. Or too much sun. I don't fucking know. What's going on here? Maybe you definitely need sun. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not trying to be over here doing no Star Trek shit, because that's not... That is... I mean, if it's... Okay, Well, I think sun is always necessary, like, you need your vitamin D. The heart. The heart. So I don't know if it's eczema or something like that. Or is it if, and so the first thing that comes to me was stress. Stress? Oops, while I'm flipping stuff around. Stress? Tire. Tire is here. Tire. Not enough rest. Tire eye view. You don't leave your house ever. Are you sleeping in the... Okay, this is going to be a weird ass question. So don't write yes or no if you're bothered by it. Just, it's something to consider. Are you sleeping in darkness? Are you sleeping with the TV on? It's just a weird question. And I'm asking, you don't have to answer it, but your brain isn't turning off if you got the TV still on when you go to sleep. Or if there's people up moving around, your brain is still active. So you may, I mean, that's weird. You don't sleep in the dark anymore. Okay. Are you afraid of like an eye mask? Maybe you don't have to turn all the lights off, but a good eye mask. There's something you're doing in repetition that is a part of it. I'm still getting emotional stuff. You forgot this data, or there's something you used to do to deal with health, returning health issues. Button pusher. I still keep getting emotional stuff here. So maybe there's something stressful that brings this. Your brain being, you don't watch TV. I don't mean like cable TV. How are you watching this? You've been told that you travel or do something when you're sleeping and you don't remember it. Hey, you know what though? Yo, check the math. There's apps you can download. There's one, what's it called? Hold on, let me see if it, I don't think it's on my phone. Okay, so I don't know what kind of phone you have, but there are apps that you can get that will monitor your sleeping for a couple of nights. You can do it for a week or two, and then it will record if you're like talking in your sleep or snoring, or if you got sleep apnea and you stop breathing. You could be sleeping in a bad position. Sometimes the pillow under your head can mean everything when it comes to sleep. And, you know, noise, time, that can be a thing too. I don't know why it keeps going back to tired. Okay, hold on. Somebody said you were traveling and you traveled, you needed to stop because you were doing it too much. I don't know nothing about the traveling part. I'm assuming you mean astral traveling in your sleep, or I mean, I think you have to set your intentions to dream that way. Ooh. Also, this is coming out twice. The wash. The wash. Are you having it and okay, there can be long running reactions. Yo, remember, baby powder is now, something that they can kill us with. So is it possible that there's something you're washing with? Whether it's washing clothes, and at first, it felt like laundry. Laundry detergent, it can be a motherfucker. If your body is having a reaction to it, and watch, we all find out in another 10 years, all of it is cancer causing. All your favorite laundry detergent. Water maybe, could be. I would start the process of eliminating things and see how your skin reacts. I mean, the water's got to be last because you need the water, but I would always start with products because I have sensitive skin too. And so, like if I use Downy, the liquid on the clothes, oh my God. If it's something that's making contact with certain like parts of my skin, it's going to be bad. You've used the same detergent forever. That don't mean they don't be changing shit. When they need to save money, they gonna change ingredients. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. So I would start eliminating that stuff. Then I'd try the body washes. Those are crazy too. I use stuff that's usually unscented a lot. Lotions, everything that's making contact with the skin. Just start eliminating it as best you can and see how your skin reacts over a couple of days. Next couple of days, see what happens. Wipe out as much as you can. And there's the house. This is something going on around the house. Something perhaps brought into the house. It's something that covers your ass. This could be. It's something that's forced onto the skin. Forced into your environment. This can be things brought into the house. This is something. And wash comes out again. The wash. Start with the wash. Whatever that means first to you. Whatever the wash is, you spend money on it. A lot. You have your favorites. You never think twice about it being safe or not. So you use it thoughtlessly. Okay, so you got some process of elimination to do. Plants, the flowers, the wood. Human usage. Yeah, it's all. Okay, so start there. This is something forced into the environment, the decision. Forced into the house, and I don't mean anything aggressive. It's got commercials. It's commercialized. You might buy it because you see it on TV, or you're reminded to buy it because you see it on TV. And it's what's in it, the containment. Chemical imbalance. Chemical imbalance. Could be the mixing of things. I will. Wrong direction. What do you call that? What do you call when you have like there's a proper word for it. You have an allergic reaction, or is there some other word? Someone has been in your house that you don't know? Is that like home intruder data? or you think somebody's doing something. The water. The water. The pipeline. Have you tested your water where you live? When you move to a new place or you live any place where there might be working on things nearby, or there's land and people still touching stuff, building and all that stuff, just there are little devices you could just dip in your sink water and see how it is. They messed with your spare key. Left it in your fridge, and then a couple of weeks later left it in the cabinet. Why is your key sitting somewhere where it can be touched? Sounds like it's time for a couple of hidden cameras in your house. They're too cheap to buy. And they do all kind of crazy stuff. Look, as you're talking about that at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you might need some restrictions around the home. They tore down a building and are building new ones next. Okay, so if they tore down a building, I don't know how long you've had skin stuff going on. It could be environmental. Doesn't mean they haven't done something that's altered the water around. Or they're putting things in the air. When they destroy things, could be all types of dust stuff going over. Crazy. And I'm only saying all this if you don't know what the skin issue is. But the body, I mean, that's your body saying something's up. But you know, they sell these things on Amazon. You could get a little measuring thing in the digital display, $10-15, and you just try the. I would see whatever's forced onto the skin, and I know that's a hard word to use. Whatever must make contact with the skin. I would start there. The soaps. Test the water for sure, always. Especially with all this shit. We got Elon Musk going around drilling whole cities underground, girl. You really got to be looking at the water now, because he's everywhere. We don't even be knowing it. Hello, Kelsey and Naveed. Yeah, I hope it's nothing crazy. But you might have to be a little scientist for a minute. Lab coat data. I wish I felt confident pulling letters on what is going on with you, but I don't have enough medical knowledge to recognize medical words pulled out of the letters. But the cards seem to keep calling in water. So it could be water coming through the pipes. Can be water. I don't know what they're doing when they're tearing things down around you, but I would say for sure there's definitely dust. And depending on how old the buildings are, could be all kind of old stuff. Asbestos. Could put all kind of stuff in the air. Ooh, filters. Changing the filters, air conditioning. Gotta do that. New year or a couple of months, every couple of months, gotta do that. But that might be affecting lungs and skin, but more probably lungs. But I would go for the 4 stuff. That came out first. Yeah, lab coat. Just think if you come up with something and you can resolve it, I hope it's something you can resolve directly and not something that's an issue everywhere else. Hopefully it's just something simple like the laundry detergent. Your platelets are 100. Oh my God. Okay. Kelsey and Naveed, you will have to give me some time for a reading if you're still here, as I am answering questions for the longer time subscribers, and welcome. Luke DeMar Hamlin, who the hell is that? Okay, Charlie, hold on. I'm just gonna try something real quick. Hold on. Oh, this is weird. Okay, just rando data. Depending on how old it is, I heard spore. I heard spore. Aged air. If you ain't changed those filters, air conditioning, what air is coming in? So I would just start with a couple of things. You can hear it. UI. AUUI. Blood in the tubes. Aged. Grade. The gear. You may need to have some help. Someone to tell you how to do this. GI, gastrointestinal. I would start with the air around you first. Let's go with the air and what's on your skin. But I don't want to scare and start going over things like spores and mold. Tubes. It's in your nasal and ears. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. I don't want to. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to go into any further data, but as we get older, I'm gonna say some fucked up shit right now, Charlie. As you get older, like me, dinosaur over here, your body doesn't enjoy or accept all the stuff that you used to get away with. Like I can't eat like I used to enjoy, like hot Cheetos and stuff that doesn't make sense. Now I can't touch that stuff. So I'm gonna just go with my own ego, not the reading, and say I hope that this ain't nothing but laundry detergent, some dryer sheets, all that cute smelling shit you like. And maybe it's time to stop fucking with it and change out the air vents. Change out the air vents. I don't know if you sleep with windows open or anything wild and crazy. Let's start with the air. Because nasal and ears, that could be something going on from that too. If they were doing construction around, you just never know what's been put in the air. But mold. If they broke down a building and it had mold, that could be in the dirt, in the soil around you. You could be walking through it every day, getting up to the front door of your spot and taking it into the house with you. And just like that, now you're having respiratory issues you can't explain. And probably doctors wouldn't even consider looking for it because you ain't said nothing. That looks like coughing all around the mouth. Inhale, exhale, the earth, dirt, could be dirt. Things not being imbalanced, but nobody want to fix it because it costs money. There's the water and the force. So I'm gonna stop there, but try what's around you directly before environmental protection gotta come in and look at stuff. Hopefully it ain't nothing like that, but when they do break down buildings, all kind of stuff. I mean, I'm imagining they don't pick up every piece of whatever they took down. Oh, Charlie. I'm sorry, goddess. They're a part of your intuitive process. I know that's a dark thing to say, but that's what I just got. They're somehow they're a part of your journey, of your intuitive journey. Oh, I won't finish that statement. There's a secret to this. They're of service to you. I'm gonna stop there. Your child is of service to you. They were... Oh boy. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm heating up. No, Charlie, I don't even want you to think like that. No, absolutely not. No, you did nothing that affected him. I'm going to say something weird. And don't be mad at me. Please just hear it and dismiss. Um, it's almost like it was an accidental come through. They were supposed to be your guide and they came through. Something like that. Like they were supposed to watch over you, your guide. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But maybe there's a way you slip directly into flesh. I don't know. I don't have all the answers to that. I just felt something like that. Like yeah, they came through, but they weren't supposed to stay. They're supposed to be watching over you for the lifetime. He saved your life. Okay, so he's doing his job. Doing that work, putting in that work. You will see. You will see each other again. Well, he's seeing you, but we don't. As low-level humans, we don't. Our eyes don't allow that much. But you know who can see? Your pets. The pets can see them. Wow, I just said that in time. So, y'all are with each other. We ain't talking. They watching over you, okay? Look. So, let's get back to taking care of you. So, you go with the things around your environment first. Yeah, the earth comes back. Earth and imbalance. Things out of balance. False ingredients. I get ingredients too. There could be a number of, maybe I don't really almost feel like it's even one thing. I don't even know if it's one thing. Oof. You're a medium, he's with you always. That's beautiful. Oh. 10 weeks and 3 days. Wait a minute. Didn't I just do a reading where I wrote some numbers? What the hell? I just wrote. Okay, that's interesting. I just did a reading. What did I? As I'm talking to you, my mind just got wiped out on what I even named that reading. But it was 3 weeks, 21 days, something like that. Kelsey, that darling, there is no list. And welcome. Charlie, I'm sorry for your earthly loss, but what a blessing to get to actually meet your guide in real time in this place. Whew. Lord. what a gift and a blessing. I don't know if that reading was about you, Charlie, but who knows? I don't fucking know. I don't think it was, but I just, when you said the numbers of the time you had with your guide, your spirit guide, your baby. I just found that interesting, the way you ran the numbers, that's all. Kelsey, absolutely, darling. I don't know if everybody else, there's only a few of us here, so I don't know if Naveed is still here because I believe he was first. If it's a yes or no question, that's what I'm offering. With time, if I recognize your name regularly and I can, easier make sure you're not crazy, then longer readings are cool with me. Wow, Charlie. Oh, that is kind of life-saving data, huh? Dang. All right. Okay, I don't see Naveed. So, okay, do you have a yes or no question, darling? Kelsey? General read is wide, and we could be here all night with me. And I ain't trying to go crazy with it. And wait a minute, Kelsey, you wrote you're not crazy? What crazy people say they crazy? Which ones are those? Which ones are those? Nothing else would have gotten you sober. Well, that is a blessing. That's a million blessings in one lifetime. Okay, Kelsey, it's hard to place a yes or no. Let's see. Okay. General energy for Kelsey and current relationship with husband. Confused. Is there someone in the middle? Moni in the middle. Where's she at in the middle? Maybe you guys both aren't communicating properly with each other, or you're having dark conversations with each other. Somebody's telling you what it is and what it ain't. Somebody ain't listening. So there's emotions, poor communication. There's some type of outside involvement in your connection. Is that what's going on here? Or is it that somebody abusing the connection? Or just an abuser of some sort? Ooh. Okay, third-party data keeps coming out. Kelsey, what the beep is this? Hey, you're new. Let's bring 6 in onto this. I don't know if I've read for you before, Kelsey, so let me just calm down. Hey, 6, you got any data about Kelsey's relationship right now?
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Anything else?
Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man? Are you my daddy?
Ooh. Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man? Are you my daddy? Ooh. You were here a year ago. Okay, my apologies, goddess. Anything else, 6?
Love me
Ooh.
and leave me.
Oh, shit.
That's the story of my life.
All right.
But it won't happen again, see, since I bought Butch's life.
Ooh. All right, so someone's emotional. I'm not going to point fingers. Could be the seeds of resentment that comes from past connections. Go on, 6.
The bomb has been defused.
Bomb has been defused. What else? Nothing.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Yeah, there's something outside y'all's connection that's creating an issue or waves. Making waves. Ah! Ugh. Something that should have been cut off some time ago. Somebody will be getting an urge Okay, as I'm speaking, I don't know if your person has been getting flirted with recently by somebody who's raising his ego levels. That's what I just saw. Alternative timelines. Who's the friend of me that keeps popping up? Now this, yeah, could be family. Is the family the hallway of data that takes your person to someone from his past? Because sometimes the family wants that person to go back to someone they personally liked. That can be a thing. But I keep getting this card of personal data, not family. Like there's something else. You're the problem. Why? Because this could be are you sure the family, are they the kind of people where like nobody would be good enough anyway? Maybe they think you guys haven't been together long enough for them to like you. And they're very focused on what? Protecting. Maybe they like somebody from your person's past, but don't like you. And they're watching something. Something about the connection they're watching. And they're hoping that your person has learned from the past. If whatever happened in the past, somebody bad. Oh my God. Is it this girl, Tony? And okay, let me ask. Just focus on a picture of whoever you're asking about. No emotion, just a picture of what they look like. Okay, 6 is catching my attention first. 6, what do you want to say about the Tony Ann? Or the Sagittarius? I'm just going to call them the Sag. What do you want to say about the Sag? Oop, it went dark. Okay, 6, what do you want to say about the Sag? Loser, fail. What else?
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
She's provocative. Whoever you're asking about is provocative. That's what I'm getting. What else?
Execute Order 66.
They have a code. They have a living code, like what they are to others. Very specific energy, like catalyst. That word comes through. What else?
I know.
Oh
the power of
shit.
patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
Ooh. Hello, Sagittarius Bell, and now that you're in the room, I won't use that name, Sagittarius, because I don't want you to get confused. So we'll just call the person Tony, okay? Provocative energy. Is the third party problematic? Is that person Tony? Yes. But the correct question hasn't been asked. No talking. Oh shit. Oh good. You can hear fire alarm. Okay. So I get a yes, but there's illusions. No awareness. Person may not be being honest. Hello, Sagittarius Bell. Yo, yo, yo. Hope all is well with you. Somebody's not being honest with you. Let's see. No trust. Regarding the person on your mind, your significant other, what do you need to be aware of at this time? What does Kels need to be aware of at this time? Fire sign could be. So, okay. I don't want to say, okay, so when I pulled the yes, there's a yes, but the right question hasn't been asked. So your person may be looking for like ego in others. You told him you want to divert your words, kind of sign a waiver in order to, but he's avoiding signing it. He's blocking. He's a Scorpio. Why is he hanging on? Who are these males? Is it this Okay. Okay, so maybe this is the family. Maybe this is the family that's in your person's ear. What does he want? So your person may be holding on, hoping he can come back around when he wants. Hoping that things will simmer down to some degree. Or it's, what I also just heard was, how does it look? So maybe there's something about the way it looks. Is one of y'all going through something that requires y'all present a good face or a good front? And if your person's a Scorpio, that's... wait a minute, isn't that Queens? So your person might be more of his feminine, yes, his family try to be. Oh, so did the mother involve his ex? That sounds about some, yeah. That sounds like some shit bitches be doing. And I'm calling the mother a bitch, because that's some sideways shit right there. That's literally a monster you can't fight. Oh, his mom's a Virgo. Lovely. That's just lovely. She analyzes and knows it all, yes. She's been studying you since your first breath. She knows best. You can't fight that monster, Lord. Okay, how do you get what you want? Nope, I'm feeling like what energy you need to be in right now to get to where you're trying to get to. Hello, Lady Godiva. Well, at this time, what I'm getting is you are intuitive naturally by nature type of stuff. You you have natural loyalty to this thing that's going on right now. But definitely stay careful and friendly and be very detailed. 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 What's the word? God damn it. What's the word? Sorry. Detail oriented. You need to be documenting everything. Something like that. Keeping tabs or trying to clarify what the holdup is in a way that can be seen by others. Something like that. But a quietness about you. Little lab coat data for you too. Stay smarter than them. They are emotional. Time. To achieve your power, you do have to go through the process. But the cool thing is you won't do it again. You won't be doing shit like that again, or you'll make sure that your person is exactly who you want. The next time around, you won't, you only have to go through this event once. It's a soul building process, and it's going to make you really value your freedom. And then you come out of this and you're all money focused. So be aware of that. So there is big lady balls that you gotta be on, bouncing on top of too. Are there drunks in the family? Or somebody... Yeah. Maybe the mother gets easily frustrated with anything and anybody. She trusts herself more than anyone else. Very selfish. Ooh, very selfish and impulsive, non-stop. This is my card of unstoppable, ruthless. Listen. I'm a girl. If you on your way out, you got lucky. Let's see. Is that person going to? Let's see. In 4 months, will Kelsey be successfully progressing through the divorce proceedings? No, I don't see that. Something about work. Something about work, something that can't work at this time, stall, delay. Over all of it, though, is your divinity. And so even though this is something you want, she can't drink, she has health issues. Okay. Somebody might have a little bit of a chemical malfunction going on. Could be the mother just up in age and more set in her ways. Or he could just be that type of bendy spine kind of guy who's always had an aggressive mother. And you weren't aggressive enough to go to battle. But I see your person creating issues around this for some reason. Is this money related? Why they are stalling? It's a test. Ooh. A test of not pleasing you. You already know this. To stall. No action. It just keeps coming out. That's what I'm getting, my dear. Your person is not releasing. You're not obliging you with your wish or something along that line, something to do with work. That could be a lie because it's in reverse. So maybe your person's telling you something about work, or they put themselves into a situation where they have to work. And they make this an option. They make the freedom part an option. Signing the papers, option. Looking at it, option. It keeps coming out. It's your test. Ooh, Lady Godiva, baby, I try not to do readings on children, okay? If it accidentally comes out, then I'll read it, but I don't like to do readings about incoming beings. Okay, so back to you, Kelsey. Does your person want the divorce? Does your person want Jesus? Will they make moves to do so? Somebody may be very conflicted, like it's not going anywhere, it's not growing. Yes, they may be telling you they'll do it, but then it's a lie, and then there's blank, nothing. I can't tell you why. Do not. Is there something undisclosed for why they are not? Yeah, they're not being honest about why they're holding on. Definitely not being honest. This may have something to do with something beyond love. No trust. What is the malfunction for why they won't give you what you want? This is old data. This is programming, zeros and ones. It's programming. It's programming. How he's been taught to be. I don't know if they're kids or if he wants kids, or you do. Truth of the matter is, you saw this person's malfunctions before you got involved. Before you guys got, married, you saw this. You saw their mental before. So if it takes 6 months to get out of it, it's unfortunate. You guys can do like a legal separation or something maybe. And if it takes 6 months to release this energy, you'll have to go through it. I really kind of see that. But along the way, you were, okay. You got to, ew, yeah, there could be some stall action here. Could be payback over that. If it takes you 6 months to release, and I don't mean to say, let me take back payback. There could be malfunction because of this. And I'm gonna leave it there. Whatever it is, if you're on the way out, I ain't worried about your person. I'm thinking about you. So there is some subtraction and some life enjoyment that you need to be doing. So do what's legal for the separation part so that you can legally enjoy yourself. And then you may need a change of scenery. But your intuitive gifts are here. Your intuition is very aware of the situation, both eyes wide the fuck open. And I feel like if you really, really sat quietly, there's a game plan of action inside of you on how to get exactly what you want faster. Because this motherfucker's on some try again shit. Okay. I do feel like your person is going to try to come back around and correct things with you, but the seeds of resentment at this point have grown to perhaps a place that's not repairable, and that doesn't mean they know that. You want to do it not while you're still married? Well, then you might have to go through the 6 months. You might have to go I don't know why I keep saying 6 months. You might have to go through the whatever the period takes for your person to magically reappear. But I do know that there's something you can do where they won't. Have you asked a lawyer? I do think there's something that you can, something they call it, like if your person has abandoned the situation, if it's just signing some paper. You're not one of those women that go over his head and talk to the chief or the captain or whoever his superior is. I feel like if you really sat down and thought about it, you can play the game in return a lot better. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, my phone just died like that? Okay, that's weird. Anyways. You talk to a lawyer in Texas, it's harder. Oh boy. It's harder perhaps with the court, but I don't know every little nuance of your world, but there is some data you don't know. I know you talked to one lawyer, maybe there's something you haven't seen yet. Like something, like there's got to be some clause if a person isn't, or a period of time that is allowed to pass before it's like a faulty judgment or something. I don't know how divorces go. There's extra data here. And since I got multiple intuitive cards on you, it's going to require you calming the mind. It's going to require you putting your freaking emotions away for the whole situation and going into scientific mode, less talk, more learning or... Oh boy. Things that don't waste your fucking time. Clarify the secret. Curiosity. So you're going to have to do some... Either you got to do some research or you got to talk to somebody who has answers for you. If you were a woman in an abusive relationship and you were getting punched in the face every day and you wanted a divorce, you're not going to tell me that there's nothing that can be done for that woman, that she just has to sit there married. There's something that she can do to get out of that. So I'm not saying I pray to God it's nothing that extreme, but there are there's stuff. A marriage isn't a license to death. So there's got to be some clauses. I know Texas is different, but most states have some type of like in between for a woman. And as I'm talking about that, the card of the abuser comes out, and mysteries. You're entitled to your freedom. You can't even serve him while out of the country. Can't you serve his superiors if he's military? Who would accept? I'm telling you, there's some extra data in here, man. It's right between the two big slices of bread. There's some type of rejection protection clause. Some fucking where you may have the wrong lawyer. I heard ACLU, so maybe you need to talk to some type of organization to do with military and... Because listen, the military guys can get into a lot of trouble. If he ever put his hands on you, he can go right to fucking jail. That's not even a question. That's not even questionable data. So there's a way out. So you need to sit for a minute or Google, just start letting your fingers free flow through forums and or not, or just sit quietly for a minute, and there's somebody who can give you different information instead of the person who wants you to pay hundreds of dollars per hour. You're the key out, though. Let's see. The guide to others needs a guide right now. Misunderstood. I don't want to go further on this, but consider consulting with someone else. I'm not saying your lawyer. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say maybe they don't know everything. Maybe they haven't considered everything, or maybe they don't want to do everything, or I don't know. You might have to do some brain shopping. You might have to do some brain shopping. Why do I keep hearing military? You said abusive, maybe I mean militant? Who fucking knows? Why is military coming through? Hold on. His father's military? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So I was like, that's weird. Why did military just fall out of my mouth like that? Okay, there's a way out. I really feel like it's gonna come in the quiet. Something comes to you in the quiet. I don't know what exactly. Maybe your guides can talk to you better in the quiet. Bubble bath time, anyone? A relaxing moment for yourself where you can just settle it in with yourself like, okay, I'll wait. Or, you know who I haven't asked yet? I haven't talked to this motherfucker over here. Or I haven't talked to these people. But if you got abusive stuff going on, I don't know, man. I feel like there's a little bit of space in the door to squeeze through. on getting what you want. But it's not creativity or lying that gets you there. It's emotion. It's emotion. Something that is written. I'm telling you, it's something that's written. It's emotion. It's emotion. It's on paper. It's emotion. Ain't love, it's on. Wow, emotion comes back. Take a break. Take a break. Get yourself like some bubble bath time when you can do so. Some chill time when you can do so. Where you can just do nothing but zone out. Not musical shit, just quiet space. The sound of bubbles popping very gently. I feel like there's something that maybe in the quiet space you can sort out the thoughts better, or your guides, your spirit guides, your peoples can, whisper something in your ear. Not like you're hearing voices or anything weird like that, just where the ideas free flow a little bit better. Well, yeah, of course he's going to make it difficult in some degree. It's big lady ball data. Are you nuts? How dare you try to control someone else's movements like that? And sounds to me like y'all was going back and forth with so there's a lot of resentment going on and stuff like that. So the exit may need to be very planned out. Your person's in a very feminine energy, though. So when you are working on getting out of this and dealing with this, include the thoughts of how you would deal with your person if they had tits and a vagina. If you knew you had to back up from being with a woman with your person's attitude, knowing all that you know about yourself, and how you want to be dealt with, how would you want the other side to experience the situation? How would you deal with that? Consider that your person is acting more from a feminine place than a masculine place. Oh boy. Geez, Kelsey, that's rough. But yes, consider girly emotions. Yeah. And what's the best way to deal with a chick and get them to do what you want without fighting them? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you get that mouthy, crazy, aggressive chick to do exactly what you want? Go from that angle. Like, you can't walk up and box her upside the head. Can't do that. But what's the best way to deal with them? And then when I'm saying think like a woman, because usually we have a plan on top of a plan, on top of a what if plan, on backing up the maybe plan. If he go left, I'm going to go right. If he do this, I'm going to do that. I'm not saying overflow with that, but because I don't think it's going to take all that, but I'm just saying your person's more feminine. So expecting him to approach shit from a manly angle is asking a lot. It's asking a lot. And if you think the mother has great influence over him, then unfortunately his ovaries are bigger than his testicles. That's not your fault. And it's being that it's not your fault, how do you electric slide right on up out of that as best you can? Take your time. I would definitely, it sounds like you got time. Have some bubble baths, quiet glass of wine. And let the thoughts just, I feel like something comes to you of who to go talk to next, who can give you some answers. See, you keep putting other people in it now. She don't want you to leave him. Oh, Lord. Why is everybody trying to control everything? Thank you, Charlie. I agree. Kelsey, I hope this is your first and last mama's boy. There's no winning. I wouldn't even, unless you feel emotionally bonded to those people, I would start cutting cords ever so gently, ladylike, right? Not, no Kill Bill ninja stuff, but gently cutting cords to move forward. And it is going to take time. It's going to take you time to clear that kind of girl, it's going to take you time to clear that kind of baggage. Charlie, I'm a weirdo. I think the mama boy stuff is what you get when the father ain't in the house. And the mother has such a desire to have a man in the house. She almost dates her son. She almost has a relationship with her son. And therefore, every woman who walks up is never good enough because she's the main woman. What you talking about? She the main bitch. She was before you showed up, and she will be when your ass is gone. Kelsey, I'm a Gemini. I'm a nutbag. Devil and the angel all at once. And my devil and angel play very well together. Oh, the father works so much and cheat. Good Lord. So he came in through malfunction. He can't be functional. No need to get mad at that. And you got to let go of that baggage. Because ain't none of that your data. You can't take none of that with you. So take your time so you can make sure you are looking at the situation from nosebleed seats and then across the other side of the globe. And you do need time to release all of that sticky sewage. Ugh. That's like the Madonna horse syndrome on crack. You're the whore and she's the Madonna and she ain't switching roles. Right. Kelsey, that's high level malfunction. That's so high level, there could be sexual abuse back there. There could be physical abuse. There's definitely emotional abuse. She emotionally leaned all over that man. So what he needs to be functional in the future is a replica of her. You might have been the closest in her mind for a few minutes, or he might have saw that for a few minutes, but then you probably did something different, like you didn't fold that motherfucker's socks correctly. You didn't make oatmeal cookies like she made, or that bitch woke up one day and was like, I don't like you, because you might remind her of her, a younger, hotter version. And now you're competing. Whatever it is, it's disgusting. Cut that shit off and run. You gotta talk to mom and tell her to back off. Lord! Run! Girl, what you should be doing is enjoying your freedom. Oof. If that person's not around though right now and you just enjoying the silence, there is some baggage you gotta get off of. So work on you in this time And then start, it's going to come to you who you need to talk to, especially if there's abuse in there somewhere. There's got to be something to do with time or abuse that can help you get the divorce faster. Or jeez, you tolerated that for more than a year? Has it been under a year? Can you get annulled? What about abandon? Isn't there like an abandonment in marriage clause or something? I don't know. You're tired of him and his family. Hopefully you guys don't all live in the same house. I hope you guys don't all live together. You did more. His father said you remind him of the mother. Yeah. So, okay, so she sees, you're worth envying. You're a younger version of what she perceives herself to be, but she may not admit that, because that's, yeah. She may not admit that. If I was 90 and a 20-year-old version of me walked up, I wouldn't want to talk about that shit neither. You would be all kind of bird brain bitches when you walked out the front door. But that's envy. And so what she's doing with her own child is holding him hostage. Girl, ooh, child, high five yourself. She didn't like your hair natural. Ooh, child. Well, what can you do to be a little bit more undesirable to all of them? If it's as easy as your hair, I say it's time to glam it up. Maybe it's time to glam it up. But I'll tell you this much. Stop putting your energy into fighting her. Stop that. Stop. Unless you absolutely have to conversate with that person, stop. If he's withdrawing from giving you your freedom, you need to withdraw from them so they can all stop bird watching and reporting and coming up with game plans on what to do with you. Let her have her hostage. And the timeline needs to be blocked, but it's going to take a special way to get out of it. Maybe going dry instead of fighting them. Because some people like fighting. I don't know why people like to fight with each other and argue. There are plenty of people, more than we realize, who only know that type of energy and they like it. Especially if she's a fiery one and then you match in her energy, it's like looking in a mirror. It's like looking in a mirror. I don't know if, so there may be three. Lord. She's beautiful too. That's what you think. There's plenty of rich people who jump off the sides of mountains. What you perceive doesn't mean that, that's no indication of what's going on inside. Plenty of people put on a great mask. I keep getting these foreign cards. The mother, she may have wanted some type of fame or notoriety, maybe wanted to be known to others. Could be TV, music. Or she may have a gift of something artistic like that. And there may still be a desire to be the center of attention, even if it really means complicating other people's lives and stealing from them. Her needs aren't met in her mind. So she becomes the muscle, getting everybody to do what she wants and raping the fuck out of your time and energy. So you can't save that cycle for them. You can't. What you can do is save yourself and slowly, carefully, use both hands, hop down off that hamster wheel. Her husband don't pay her no mind. So you mean he's adjusted to the abuse? He's adjusted to the chaotic condition. He's adjusted to her craziness. Or the medication he's being given is working really well. Okay, so she's okay. Ooh, child. Get your living hobbies together, and you're gonna have to. You know this person better than me in any deck of cards. And in the family, in the mother and father, in the parents, you see the future. You see the future on how they're going to respond to things. And you can run that data back to their son, because they're the one who taught him to behave that way. They're the ones who taught him to respond to life that way. So don't put high stress on yourself. This is where you have to breathe and be smarter than the gaggle of stupid that you're dealing with. You have to be smarter than the dirty ducks quack, quack, quacking around, not going anywhere. You kind of got to be smarter than them. And it doesn't sound like a high reach. Except for with the military father. But if he's ignoring the mother, there's a probability he's not chasing the son to give him good advice. Your problem with husband is his family and him not setting boundaries. Right, and you can't teach him that. They would have to teach him that, or they should have rather. And in the absence of all of those things, he has to go out into the world and discover what that means. And he's probably better at boundaries than you know. He's got you sitting in one spot. Take a breath. Right, there you go, Kelsey. There you go. I'm sure your person's going to probably try to keep you around, though. And Sagittarius, what's your yes or no question, please? I did do a reading earlier, I think. Might have some stuff in it for you, too. The reading before this one. Dysfunctional families are draining. They sure are. He's controlling mental abuse, right? So you need to work on getting your mind. You're very welcome, Kelsey. Work on getting your mind strong. Strong like bull. That way you can deal with the bullshit. And you'll be stronger after that. But you're smarter than all of them. So take your time and take your time on that game plan. Make sure it's real nice, just how you like it. Because I feel like you know how your person will respond to you. So you have a better idea on their behavior, intuitively even. what is going on your TikTok that you should be aware of? You're concerned about concerned about fake people or fake accounts, users, and their connections, who they're connected to. Whatever's going on your TikTok, you have there may be a bunch of masculines behind it, or a bunch of masculines and one woman in particular. Her name is Shay? Okay. I see too much masculine. Hold on. Don't talk about your next moves. That's all I'm going to say. Sagittarius, but I don't know if you're like posting or sharing what you're doing in the future or something, an idea you have or something. Stop doing it. You can put out the fuse. Okay, but why? Well, it could be divine boredom. Can be just people who are low-level energy who like being chaotic. Let's see if there's any advice for you. Any advice? Sag Bill, it is time to stop bringing in or focusing on what you don't want. It's lessening your successes. Stop thinking about what you don't want. Time for a transformation of sorts. What about Shay and her people? So the way you wrote that, it seems like you're getting the intuition that your person, or the person you're asking about, isn't upfront honest or something like that. Kind of ego-filled. Somebody may be saying they're connected. That may not be the case. So they've got a little bit of greed going through their veins. Oof. Sag, I don't know who you're asking about in particular, but it feels like that person's a drain energy. So, I don't know who you're dealing with. Just be mindful of telling people your next moves. Don't do it right now. Tap dance around that shit. Including whoever Shay is. Ooh. Okay, you guys. I'm starting to get too far sleepy with this reading. So if you guys have another question for me, leave it in the comments, and I will try to answer it tomorrow. You don't tell her or them anything, really? Okay. Well, maybe an opportunity for that is coming your way. But if you have a different question, Sag, I could try to answer it mañana. If any of your data's in the reading before this, because I was trying to do a reading just for you, but then other stuff started coming out, and off to the races it went. But I published it anyway. They watch you post. Okay. Okay. They watch your posts. They probably do. But okay. All right, you guys. I will be doing this tomorrow. I'm going to try a little bit earlier if I don't keep getting distracted. If not, I will be back here again tomorrow night. Wait, what? You feel like you may trigger them? Yes, of course. If they're watching your page, that could be troublesome if you all happy on it. You crazy? Don't be over there being all happy on your page. You're supposed to be miserable, sad, and missing your spouse. Something like that. But if there's another question you have, you can try to drop it in the comments of this one, and then it shows you little notifications next time I log into YouTube, so I can try to answer your question. I could just try. That's all. I'm a student. But I appreciate y'all being here, goddesses, always. I want to figure out why my phone just totally turned off. Okay. 6, can you say something? Goodbye to everyone? Or something?
Don't stop, yeah, ayy. Don't stop, yeah, ayy.
Lovely. All right, goddesses. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, as always, you are well and beautiful